You need some imagination, some dreaming. You simply can't be too rigid and logical. Thinking back to a lot of the guys I went to school with, a lot of guys that went into the corporate world, a lot of guys still that I met when I was still working these high level jobs, right? These more serious jobs, guys that were making more money. A lot of them are too rigid. They're too logical. They're talking about E equals MC squared, you know. It asks them, they're talking to me about the quadratic formula, you know. I'm talking to them about what do you do for fun. It's just like, you gotta have some imagination, some dream, right? It's okay to be realistic and optimistic, but there's gotta be some part of you that's like, I can literally do whatever I put my mind to. I can literally do the impossible if I put my mind to it. There's got to be a small part of you like that. Because anyone who made it really successful, anyone who made it really big, kind of went against the grain, kind of swam in the opposite direction of the other school of fish. I'm not trying to say they were too different or too unique, but I'm saying they said, you know what, I am going to show up to this audition. I don't care if it takes 2 hours to get there. I am gonna go ahead and post these videos. I don't care if I didn't get any views yesterday. I am gonna go ahead and continue to contact people for more opportunities, more interviews, even if I received a couple of no's. It's just that resilience. It's that, all right, I care about what's happening to me, but I can't simply give up. It's that dreamer. I'm dreaming of something big and it's coming to me. And it's like, I'm going to ignore the logical part of me for a second. The logical part of me is saying have a backup plan. Maybe, but I'm going to put that to the side for a minute and I'm going to dream. And I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to go ahead and let myself dream, whatever, imagine the life that I want to live for myself. And after that, after you've done all that, now you have a shot. Now you have an opportunity. It may not be the biggest chances, the biggest probability that it'll happen overnight, but you now have given yourself a shot, an opportunity where you imagine something and are willing to work for it, right? A shot, an opportunity, a likelihood that you're about to blast off.